Yo, Alex here. We've got a dubstep breakdown. That's right. I know some of y'all are already upset, but this is a sick track. It's called Night by Benga and Coki, I think is how you say it. I hope so. But yeah, it's super cool. It's like, I think it's from 2008. It's a nice track. It's kind of this old, like the non like Skrillex version of it. I still like some of that stuff, but yeah, it's cool. And so before we jump into it, you know what's coming. You know what I'm gonna say. You know what? Alex is starting to look at part-time jobs because y'all aren't on my Patreon yet. So go ahead and check out the Patreon. You want bonus material slash cool stuff like lessons from me, uh, Ableton classes. We can learn the program. We can talk about mixing. We can talk about mastering. You can get samples from me from Detroit, Austin, Berlin. You can also get, what else can you get? Track feedback. Lots of cool stuff. And it starts at just $1. And you can go to $5. You can go up to like 50. I can mix a track for you. There's so much you could do, so many options. So yeah, that'd be great. Go for it. All right. It's going to be awesome, I swear. It's the most fun you'll ever have in your life. Link in description. And yeah. All right, here's the video. This one's different. I'm going to map it out with you. So this might be fun if you want to like practice your listening skills because you can go along with me. And yeah. So, okay. Here we go. Bye. All right, so first things first, I went ahead and set the BPM to 140, which is the BPM of this track. And now I'm just gonna listen and start mapping out what I hear. Feel free to join. So when we first start the intro, what do we have here? Okay, I feel like we have a dump, dump, dump. A little percussive thing here, which is gonna happen often. Okay, so we have a sort of drum, percussion. Okay. And then we have this like ominous reverb sound that's gonna last. It sounds like a dubbed out, dubbed out sort of reverby thing. So I'll just symbolize that with this. Okay. And now we've got, if you want to be really picky, there is a little, I hear something else right there. Hear the drum? Why not? I don't know, let's just call it a bongo. Okay. Now let's keep listening. It looks like that's gonna be like a 8-bar situation. Okay, then after 8 bars, I'm just gonna cut off the end so we can see it repeating. I'll get a little closer. Now we're gonna have some hats coming in, sounds like. Some closed hats. Okay. Are they rising in volume? Let's hear if this one's louder than this one. Yep, rising in volume. So we're bringing in some hats. Repeating this ominous sound. I'm trying to see if it's louder this time than this time, or if it's the exact same sound. Sounds pretty similar. The wave looks a little bigger, but maybe that's because of the hats, but it sounds basically the same to me. Okay, now we're getting some like clap situation. Whoops. The clap is happening on the 3. I think I'm not a dubstep expert, but I think this is pretty common from what I understand. Like you'll have the tempo at 140, but then you'll have the clap often happening on the 3. And then obviously we have this little like delayed thing afterwards. I don't know if that's a delay or just other programmed claps or hats or claps or snares or whatever you want to think of that. And it sounds like there's a phaser on it. Kind of cool. Or a flanger or something. But pretty simple so far. We're just, bringing in drums. I'm gonna make the percussion white. All right, now I got the full beat. So yeah, nice and easy intro here. Probably would be easy for DJs to mix in and out. I feel like at this point, like this clap gets a little bit more significant. No more phaser on it either. It sounds like the hats are rising again. Is that right? Yeah, definitely. Cool, and I feel like this song is all about this big riff, which we get this cool synth line. So let's do that. Let's stop here and let's just get this section down. So this is cool. We have like the little doot 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 doot. It's exciting and it's kind of feels like foreshadowing to me, because then once the riff dives down, that's a little bit more, I don't know. It's just nice to, it's like your little tension, then release it. Okay, so let's take a look at our drums. I do love the kick in this track. It's very like punchy and it's cool. So let's map out some kicks. Whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Something like that. Oh, it is thundering over here. Sounds like we got this thing happening again, this little... Okay, we have an offbeat hat. You can hear that going, an open hat, just going 1, 2. Let's see how the closed hats are. They're kind of going dee 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 dee. Are those happening here? They sound a little bit different, maybe. something more like a maraca. I'm gonna delete this for now. We might consolidate that later. I feel like I can hear a sort of maraca sound in the sides. I might still, maybe that's a closed hat here. I think that's okay for now. Is that everything? No, I think there's also a sub bass, just playing sub notes really low underneath the riff. So it's hard to hear that, so I'm gonna do this. If you don't have a lot of sub right now, it's gonna be hard to hear this, like if you're just listening on a laptop or something. Okay, it looks like it is just a single sub note. Yeah, so this is common. Some things you can do is if you can, like, because this kind of sounds like a bass line almost, this riff. It's actually more mid though, and the sub is actually just kind of harping on that. Was that an F? Was that an F? Yeah, just kind of like doing a huge sub on that F. And I think it's matching the rhythm of the riff. Something like that. Cool, and I think we're basically good now. Is that everything? We just basically have some drums, the sub, and the... you might want to note... Oh wait, here's the clap. Oh, I see. Okay, let me check something. Remember how I said earlier we have the clap and this like delayed thing? Let's listen to that over here again. Because now I feel like this right here is just actually that, maybe? Yeah. Let's try something here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just keep that as a hat because this is now basically just a clap, and notice there's a lot of reverb on there. More like a snare, I don't know. It's cool sounding. Okay, but now we've got... This is basically our loop, right? Did y'all hear anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so let's keep going and see what happens. We've got, yeah, I think this is the same. Oh, there's a cool little... Nice little drum fill right there. So yeah, you can just note that. That's a nice little way to make these drums white. Nothing wrong with some drum fills. I like how it's happening too. I feel like I think I do this sometimes. But oftentimes, like, it's common to have drum fills at the end of like a 4-bar or something. And I like how this is at the end of, I like how it's just like right here. It's a little bit more in the middle of the loop, which is pretty cool. Okay, now we have like a bomb. Boo, bass. sounds like the sub drops out at the end. Yep. It's, you know, pretty classic move to drop out sub before going into another phrase. Yep, you can even see it in the waveform, like how small it gets. Sub is usually making waveforms big. Let's see. Yep, you see it drop out there. Okay, now we're gonna keep doing the same thing, it sounds like. Let's copy that over. Okay, so now we've done this bass line for 16 bars now. We're gonna add some variation to like keep things spicy. The sub drops out again. This really bringing some focus to that riff again. And the kicks drop out and then do a little like 1, 2, 3, 4 type of thing. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, just 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, I was right. So now I have this new sound. Weep, 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 weep. That's an offbeat. Sweet. Okay. So I guess was there a drum fill there? Yeah, there was. Okay, so now we got some new stuff happening. Just gonna copy that over. That percussion thing's there again. This sounds like a different sound. Now we have this like wobble thing. I can't tell if it's playing the same note over and over again or if it's descending. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe we can find out real quick. I'm isolating this because I feel like this is where like most of the frequencies of that sound are. So if we just listen to that, we can maybe get a better idea of if that's descending or not. I think it is a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and say it is. Wobble sound. And then there's some cool like little bleeps. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think we had that earlier, right? Nope. That's cool. I feel like it kind of like is emphasizing this descending riff. Oh, that's cool. All right. So now the wub is changing rhythm on the third. And then these beeps are going up at this point. Okay, this time it only goes down twice. We got the bass bomb in there again, right there. Okay. Note here, the bass line's a little bit different. We have that doo-doo-doo, the rhythm's different. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, those little things can help add some variation. Let me stir my soup real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I don't know where we were. Let's just dive back in. Oh wait, was this a different rhythm? Yeah, this one is different too. I'm just having a moment. I used to be at one point. I was such a rock person. I still love rock, and I'm hopefully getting a new guitar soon. But yeah, this is electronic music's cool. All right, so let's keep. What happens now? Okay, the beep is a little different here. Goes up higher. All right, then we have that. We have this one again. Drums drop. Okay, that was a cool sound. Little. Nice, that was cool. Okay, what are we doing here? So yeah, we have 16, and then we have a cool little like fill before we go back into the groove here. Nice. Okay, that's super good, right? All right. Okay, we got some like running maraca sound. 16th notes, right? What? I like these little. Here we go. Where's our kick? I like these little things we got. Okay. God, I love this. Okay. Here we go. All right. This effect's like dubbing over into this section too. Notice that. Dubbing by, I mean like this big, I think that's like a dub delay, right? Oh, that's so good. Okay. All right, so my guess is that even we have this little weird like, okay, here's my guess. So we have 16 bars, 16 bars. Usually you'd just go into another 16 bars, but we have this kind of weird thing here. But I think I think it's basically going to be 16 bars again, but the first 2 bars are just like pretty stripped back. So I don't think we've like altered our timing in a big fundamental way. Let's do that. So we have a lot of stuff not happening at this beginning, right? Oh, we have some more percussive hits. It's happening twice. Oh wait, did I just did. Here, wait. Let's see, I want to keep what I had here. Oh man, okay. I noticed this rhythm's changing again here. Boop, boop, boop. That's really nice. Yep, so now the riff is changing quite often with the rhythm, which helps add this is a pretty cool variation. Okay. Do we have more drums happening? Yeah, I think so. Sounds like that 16th is staying in there from the maraca. I'm just going to put this in the same track. Okay. Because I'm assuming this is still happening too. Okay, wait, I should make this different though. We're going to say 16th maraca. Okay. All right. Okay, I already have a feeling we're going to get so much variation with just different bass line rhythms. And that clap is so good, right? Oh, do we have a clave now? We have a clave now. Okay. Nice, that's basically it. It's a little bit wrong, but who cares? Okay. Bass bomb. Oh, sub. Where's our sub at? This dub thing is actually pretty important because you can hear it hobbling throughout. Is it? Yeah. See, in these sections, it's more clean. But in this one, this dub sound is really flapping around. I just noticed the wobble's not there anymore. I'm gonna make this like its own thing because it's important. Oh, and notice the dubby thing stops. Like only twice here. Yep. And again, in case you're not following, like just listen to the different rhythm here. Here versus here. Versus here. Versus over here. So there's a lot of variation in this initial beep, 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 beep. Where are our drums at? Where are our drums at? Okay. Ooh, this is more than I expected in terms of breaking down. Shit, we got a while to go. There's a lot of variation in here, but okay, no worries. We got this. I think the last track I broke down was the Drexia track. That one was so much more straightforward, but it's okay. Okay, let's do that. Claves. Okay. It's hard to just copy and paste because the drums are like dropping out at certain points. Alright, if y'all like this video, please check out my Patreon. Please subscribe. Please tell a friend. Please post in Reddit. Okay. This sound is amazing, this weep sound. I think we all know that, right? Got the classic reverse cymbal. Y'all know what a reverse cymbal is, right? If not, you know, grab a cymbal, reverse it, reverse cymbal. Fun! Often used for transitions. Okay. Okay, now we're getting, all right, yep, now we're getting back to wobble. Oh, that sub is huge. You can really hear the sub now because there's a lot more space in the mix without that riff. Oh, listen to the dubbing out of the riff, though. Those claps are insane. Oh, bass bomb. Boom. Oh, where'd that... Okay. There's a lot of percussion here. Cowbell loop. It sounds like a loop. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm gonna make my life a little easier and say it is. Cowbell loop. Boom, boom. All right, let's do a little cleanup here. This project's getting a little messy. Okay. Reverse thing's not that important. The bongo's not that important. This is not doing anything. Where'd our ominous sound go? Has it gone? Has it? Yep, we've not had an ominous sound in a while. Where are the bleeps? Oh, we've only had them there. Okay, bleeps are... I'm gonna put the weep weep down. Put the bass bomb down. Put the FX thing here. Because I feel like at this point it's like as important. I'm just gonna put it here. Don't need to say why right now. Open hat kick. How about we do this? How about we do that? How does this look? Drums. Look at all these drums. But again, some of these could have been consolidated. But okay. Cowbell loop is in. Wubs are happening. Are those 16ths still going? Okay, there's still claves, but just not as often. That's about it. Is that the pattern? There's a lot of variation in here. Okay. All right. That's interesting though. I just didn't think I thought this was gonna be a pretty fast one, but it's not, and that's okay. Because it looks like there's something to be said about this, with all the variation. A lot of drum variation. I'm just gonna try and make sure I'm like, I know I'm probably missing some details here. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna try and fill in some gaps. Notice you can hear this dubby sound in the background all the time going wow, 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 wow. Just curious if we can mimic that real quick. Let's just try this. I think there's like dub echoes in here, right? Dub delay. Whoops, didn't put that on. Okay, wait. Rub-a-dub-dub, audio effect, delay, echo, vintage. I need to get rid of that. How about this? Especially if we had a more lighter sound. What's like how about a snare? That should be fine. Dub. Yeah, but then you also just have it like bouncing. Yep, something like that. Okay. Wow, nice like attention to detail here. So we're gonna filter out low pass. Got a nice little hit on that open hat. That's a subtle little drum fill. It's cool though. All right, now we're back to the intro. Kind of. The ominous sound is back at least. Alright, now we're very much just doing the intro. Okay. Yeah, it's even the phasered version. Are we just gonna repeat the song again? We might, actually. No, we're not. Maybe actually. We might literally just do... I feel like you could. Yeah, I bet you could. Yeah. Almost. This is a total guess. I'm gonna see if we can just do that. Oh fuck, we might just be able to do that. Okay. That would make sense, because there's so much variation already in here that I feel like you could do it again and no one would notice, or no one would care. I wouldn't care, but let's see. It's probably not that. Well, who knows? Let's see. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and just make this a different color. Okay. We do have the dubby sound in here. I don't know if it was in there the last time. It was not. It was not. Okay, so we already have like a... What's that coming from? It might just be leftovers from the ominous sound. Awesome. Here we go. Yep. Or wait. Oh, I fucked something up here. The wobble's not here, because it's over here. Okay. Okay, wait. Ah, okay. Let's keep going, don't worry. I'll get more macro at the end. I just want to finish the mapping out of everything, and then I'll kind of analyze it. Of course, I couldn't just copy and paste. Oh wait, this was the same. I made a big deal about that earlier. Okay, those are the same. That's actually not a big deal. My bad. My bad. If you're still watching, you're one of the few who actually will care about that. So you saw I corrected. And we're going through this together, right? So I'm allowed to make little mistakes. Okay, I think we're over here. Okay, this feels like the same. I'm gonna... where are we? Oh, wow. I still just love that drop right there. Don't do this to me. Ableton's being weird right now. No. No. Here, 1 second. Back. Ableton was being weird. You can't hear it, but it was like yelling at me, basically. But okay, let's keep seeing what's going on here. So still got that. Okay, now we're basically finishing up with the ominous thing. I think it's basically this. The ominous thing with the drums. Yeah. Had a little kick hesitation there. Okay, so we've like, oh, let's save that real quick. Benga, Coki, what's this song called? Doesn't matter. Okay, Night. Okay, so basically, all right, let's take a look. Let's try and like section this out. We have an intro, which consists of an ominous sound with some, basically an ominous sound and some drums, more or less. Rising in volume, kind of building up. This cool little phaser thing on the clap, slash flanger. Keep rising up, and then we're basically going to get into the riff, which is the main situation, add some bass, bring in more drums, and drop the ominous sound. basically going to just repeat. So we'll call this the A section. So we're going to have the A section, then we're going to repeat the A section with some more sounds involved. And then what's next? Maybe this whole song is sort of a huge A section though. We're just going to have the riff. We're basing a lot of the song around this riff. So we have the riff playing for 16 bars. Yep. And then we're going to have the riff playing with other elements for 16 bars. And then we're going to have the riff playing with other elements for 16 bars, this time being the dubby sound and anything else. That's about it. Oh, and then like the claves and I think some 16th note situation here. So yeah, we're basically just really rocking this riff and building more sound palette, like switching out the sound palette around the riff as it goes on. So here you have no wobble and bleeps. Here you do have wobble and bleeps. Here you don't have wobble and bleeps, but you do have this dubby sound with claves as well. And 16th notes, so you're like adding some more percussion to keep it interesting. Then also, as noted, the riff is also having some variations as well as it goes on. For instance here, or for instance at the beginning, you have this set sequence. But here you have do-do-do-do, and here you have, and those little things I think make a bit of a difference there. Helps keeps me a bit more engaged probably. Okay, now we're just gonna drop the riff, bring the wobble sound back. So this is kind of operating as a new lead. And I think the cowbell kind of feels like a lead to me in a way. It's pretty prominent sounding. So we're going to add a new sound, cowbell. And now we're going to have the wobble. We've never had the wobble without the riff. So now we can focus more on the wobble. We're going to keep things moving. And by the way, we've had all sorts of like little drum fills, or rather like drums taken out at certain moments, but for transitions oftentimes, or even after like 8 bars, it looks like is a common thing. But yeah, at least that's happening a lot. Okay, and then we eventually kind of just get back to the intro. Except now it's a little bit different because now we have the kicks, drums, and like a lot more percussion in. And now we really have a return to the intro here. I mean, this right here sounds just like this, doesn't it? Which people do stuff like this a lot. But I'll note in this first section here with the ominous synth, it's pretty interesting because, again, you have the drums playing, which you hadn't had before. And like we've talked about in so many other tracks, oftentimes with some of these electronic club songs, I mean, I think this is the first dubstep song we've broken down. You have a situation where you basically like have some leads. In this case, you have the riff, you have the wobble. We can kind of call the ominous sound, it's sort of a lead, kind of. And basically, you have those, and then you have some drums, and then you basically are just doing different combinations of these things as time goes on. So, for example, at this case, you have ominous, but you don't have kick drums. At this point, you have ominous, but you do have kick drums, so it's like and you have cowbell, and so it's like a new combination, and so that's often like an interesting thing for your ear to listen to. Here you have wobble with bleeps. Here you have wobble without bleeps. Here you have bleeps with riff and no wobble. So yeah, just different combinations, and it's just a very common thing that you're gonna see. Okay, let's keep listening. Oh yeah, so now we basically have a return to the intro. You might wonder how you can get away with that. I mean, it is 3 minutes, 15 seconds in. We've had a lot of other sounds going on for a while. I don't know, it works, it sounds cool. I feel like we're kind of resetting ourselves for another, like a drop situation. Real quick, so we kind of already talked about this, but again, just different combinations of sounds we've already heard before. We've never had the riff with just the bleeps being here, and now coming back into the groove, you do have the riff with the bleeps. That's pretty cool. And then you come back into the wobble bleeps. You might say, hey, we've already had wobble bleeps before, but you haven't had wobble bleeps with the dubbing sound in the background as well, which is coming off of these effects. Again, those dubbing sounds are those wow, 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 wow echoes in the background. Real quick, so yeah, this seems quite similar in some ways. I mean, at least the easiest way for me to describe this is just like, look, like get a few leads, mix and match them with some drums, add some percussion sometimes, take some percussion out sometimes. This feels a bit simplistic, but let's look at this section again. I want to compare it to this section. Does seem almost identical to this section. Which is fine. There might be some, I mean, it seems basically the same. Again, you don't have to always have every section be totally unique. It's just a common thing that happens. I feel like now we're kind of going into the outro. So you're basically just gonna have drums and that sub pumping away. I will say I don't think we've had that before, sub and drums only. And to be fair, there is some of this dubbing effect, but it's not as big as the ominous one. Got a low pass on the cowbell. And that's basically it. Pretty straightforward, right? Cool track, and glad we did it. It was pretty tricky to break down, I think, because there's so many like little variations on the drums and stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions, comment below. If you want the project file, you can get them for free on my Patreon if you go to the post section. If you want private lessons or anything like that, we can do an hour on a Zoom call. We can also do 20 minutes on the phone or Zoom. I can give you track feedback. I can talk about mixing, production. If you also want to do a tier on Patreon where I can give you just track feedback, it's only like $5 a month. You also get, I think, over 40 samples of like really nice ambient recordings I made in Berlin, Austin, Detroit, Toledo, bunch of spots. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day, and till next time.